During the lifespan of the 3DS, there weren't that many games coming out for the thing, but we were still getting games of the thing regardless. Silver Falls 3 Down Stars, Cosmic Ball, and also Harold's Walk. Yes, you heard me correct. A game called Harold's Walk. Never heard of it? You may have seen in the eShop, probably passed through. The game was made by one guy, Luke Vincent. So this game is a platformer game, which plays like Mario 64, but what you need to do is grab these crowns and these donuts in order to like progress, only because there's later levels where it's required to do such thing. Now, to make it clear, it came out in 2020 for the new 3DS. It was required for that system, only because it was more powerful. Now, I've played the game, and it's also pretty cheap on there, so that was the thing. Sadly, people couldn't get it anymore because the eShop closed last year. But thankfully, as of recently, you guys can now get this game in HD glory on Steam. It's also playable on the Steam Deck, and I tested this, so it works. So Harold's Walk, what it's about? I don't know, you're just going for a walk, I guess? I don't know. But it's just a random game that just came out. And yeah, it plays like your typical platformer game, and it's kind of like a collectathon thing. And also, there's at least like one enemy in the game. It's like this eyeball thingy and walking legs. You can stomp at them or dash at them with the dash roll button or whatever. You run, you jump, you roll, you dash at them like Sonic, or maybe you just want to do a super jump. I'll get to that later. So yeah, also on Steam it is quite cheap to get. And I don't know what else to say about the game, but there is some levels for you guys to explore. Now, there's also these portal thingies where you can go to any portal thingy you want. You're usually like 2 per level or 1. They'll usually take you to the next level. There's other ones that are like locked only because you need more crowns or bytes or bits. They're the donut things I mentioned. That's what they're called. So yeah. So you go around collecting this stuff, and that's pretty much about it. That's all you need to do. Some worlds are big, some worlds are small, some levels are easy, some levels are hard. Just gotta use your head to it. Here's a cool thing about the Steam version. Not only did I just mention that it was in HD, but the game has gotten new levels and more. I think there's like another ending in the game if you can find it. Yeah, this game has plenty of endings if you can find them. Some are good, some are bad. It really depends on your progress or whatever. And holy cow, this game has quite a few achievements on Steam. They're pretty easy to grab if you have the skill to using such thing. Harold's Walk on Steam. Well, yeah, it's the same game. But for anyone that's previously purchased it and didn't think that you probably wanted to play the HD game, well, you should reconsider. More levels have been added into the game, and the game controls identically as the 3DS version. But like I said, there's new levels, so at least there's something there for you guys to play in order to make up. But holy cow, these challenge levels are freaking hard. The first few ones are pretty easy, but there's a challenge 7 level, and it took me a while to figure out that I'm supposed to do this double jump and then dash pretty quickly. And they tell you this in the tab saying, "Help, I'm stuck," at the main menu if people can actually take the time and read it before they made the review. Thank you very much. It's like this, right? You have to press the jump button, and then you have to press it again, but quickly use the dash button or the roll button. The faster you do it, the higher your character goes. But like I said, it took me a while to figure this out before I even knew it. I actually forgot this was even in the game because I didn't play much of the 3DS. I got pretty far. I may have beaten one of the endings, but that was all I remembered. But for anyone that likes Harold's Walk, there is a sequel called Harold Reborn. It's still on the new 3DS at the time of this recording, but if you guys like this game, there's also another game called Automaton Long from the same developer. It was another 3DS game, but it's actually accessible to every 3DS console. And it's also on Steam, and it's Steam Deck verified. It's another platformer collectible game, but you also shoot things this time and fly. But that's what makes it different than Harold's games. But remember, Harold's Walk is the critically acclaimed game that everybody on the 3DS family loves. but it is a short game. It really doesn't take you that long to beat it unless you really are stuck in these challenge levels and whatever. And also, there's also, I think that it's supposed to be like a new level or something. I don't know. You're in this computer thingy. Maybe the computer specs? Yeah, it's a confusing mess. But at least we got something new. The challenge levels are especially new. I should just mention this too while I'm at it, is that some of you guys might not like it because of the graphics. Remember, it's not really anything about graphics when it comes to the gameplay aesthetics. It's all about the gameplay itself and not the graphics, because remember, this was a 3DS title. Now, here's another thing too about this, is that the map, they have like a mini map there that you can look into as well. I think that was meant for the touchscreen at one point, but what's cool is that you can actually zoom in and zoom out with the bumpers. But there's a confusing part. You can find where they're at, but the problem is you don't know if it's up or down, so you have to look hard to see where the crowns and the donuts are at. By the way, there's no live system, so the game is pretty much fair to anyone that's going to be playing this game. Also, each time that you complete a level, the game auto-saves, and that's a good thing too. And if you really want to at any given point, you can actually select whichever level you want to play. In terms, if you want to go to, you know, one of the levels that you miss, a portal, because you went to the other one instead, then you could definitely do that. Or maybe you just want to go back to get some more crowns or donuts, and then you could do that. And it is pretty cool. You can just select any level at any given time, but you can still save the game manually, but it's still going to be an autosave thing for the game, and that's a good thing. So you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't have to worry about losing lives or nothing. It's just a random game not to be taken seriously. And it's actually a funny game without it being funny. But it's weird. But I don't know. We don't know much about Harold. But Harold is just Harold. And everyone loves Harold. He wears a crown for a reason. He's the king of wherever he's from. Or whatever. But my point is this. I think there should have been a controller layout picture so people can easily tell how to play the game, because there is no tutorial. I mean, I know every platform doesn't need a tutorial, but knowing how to do the super jump is definitely a letdown for anyone that doesn't know how to play the game. Again, it takes a while to know what you're doing, but thankfully this help sticker in the main menu actually tells you it, but it doesn't tell you the buttons. If you guys have played the original game on the new 3DS system and want new content, then this is for you.